What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of TheComicsNoob. This is episode number 27. My name is Chris, a.k.a. TheComicsNoob, and with me, as always, is my nephew, Alec, A.J. Dubs. I can't think of anything funny this week.
we ran out of stupid nicknames.
I was going to add some, like, DDS, but I think I did that last episode.
DDS.
I don't fucking know. Anyway, guys, what's going on? If you don't know what this show is, we talk about comic books. We usually start at issue 1 of new runs of things, and we talk about the ones that we like to talk about. We only really talk about the ones that we're reading that we enjoy. So that's basically what the hell we do here. So thanks for listening. Good night, everybody. No, I'm kidding. Guys, today, this is episode 27. I will also preface all of my words by saying that we are part of the Comics Podcasting Network. You can get to them at comicspodcast.com. You can go check out some other awesome comic book related paraphernalia, and by that I mean podcasting shows. So you can check that out. You can also get to us at you can get to us at The Comics Noob on Instagram and Twitter. I started plugging my other fucking show. God damn, I'm busy. I'm a busy dude, Alec. I'm a very busy man.
Yeah, no, I know.
We'll get to that at the end. Guys, today what we're going to talk about is Blue Beetle number 3, because we haven't, we've been kind of on the fence with Blue Beetle, but we're doing number 3. We're going to do Wacky Raceland number 6, and we're doing Lucas Stand number 6, the final issue in that particular run. Very sad, but very good. Yeah. So we'll get to that in a minute. So, having said all that, let's run into Blue Beetle. Let's start. Let's just do Blue Beetle right now. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now that I know we were on the fence with Blue Beetle. We were kind of like, I don't know what the fuck I want to, if we're going to stick with it. This pulled me back in. This issue really pulled me back in.
It finally fucking said something.
Yeah. It's only 3 issues in. I feel like I've been reading this for 6 months. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But, I don't really want to do a huge recap, but he has this dream about all these bug men, and he wakes up, like, he doesn't know where he is. He's fighting these bug men. It's like some time portal thing. I don't even know. He goes and he finally talks to Cord, and Cord tells him about, what's his face? What the fuck's the dude's name?
Fate.
Dr. Fate. Jesus Christ, I'm so dumb. Dr. Fate, he tells him about Dr. Fate finally, and then he has this really cool talk with his dad, which I didn't even know his dad knew he was Blue Beetle, but apparently he does. So that's pretty cool. And then he goes and he goes over his friend's house. What the hell's this girl's name again? Damn it, I don't know any of these characters' names. But this woman is supposed to have a hot mom or something, apparently. And he talks to her, and then we see like this one villain, in this weird bug costume, right? I guess we see him at the end, and he's got some powers or something like that.
He just looks like another beetle.
Maybe like another beetle, yeah, like he's a Beetleborg or something. And so I mean that's the basic gist of it. But it was set. I just like it. I think they're really kind of like, okay, I think this is what we're gonna do with this, because the first 2 issues were just like very teeny, very like. I don't know, man. It was just all the fight scenes had so much dialogue, but this time I like the dialogue. I'm enjoying this dialogue,
Yeah.
And I know, yeah. I mean, I really liked it this time. I mean, like I said, some of my favorite stuff is when he's talking to his dad, and how he knows that he says he might be losing control of the Beetle. I mean, it's just some very cool stuff. I love how it opened too. What'd you think about that opening?
It was funny. I was like, is this really happening right now? Is he really just fucking carrying him while he's fucking asleep? Like, I thought it was gonna be like a dream.
But okay, so it wasn't a dream.
No, like that really happened.
So he showed up in this weird dimension.
No, not dimension. It just carried him down a hole.
But okay, so this is in the Earth.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, it was a hole in the ground, Because I thought he was dreaming too. I reread the first page a couple times, but it was like, yeah, it's like a hole in the ground.
Oh fuck! Is that what all those holes are? Oh, because they're trying to figure out all these holes. Yo, but this guy got fucked up. The armor got ripped off his body, and then the suit itself. The suit, so something like this is so there's some type of creature, like it's finally getting like really like, oh man, it's like mysterious, like what the fuck, what is going on?
Yeah.
So it took him out of the hole. All right, I got you. I see. It took him out of the hole, brings him, he doesn't know where he is. He goes to talk to Cord. You know, I just think we got a lot of awesome, we got a lot of good scenes. It felt like it was put together nicely, this one, you know.
Yeah.
He tells him about, like I said, Dr. Fate, and he talks to his dad. I've mentioned that 300 times already. We also got to see what's her face too. Oh God, what is her name? The blonde chick that looks like Captain Marvel. Terry? Yeah, her name is Terry, and she's talking to some journalists, I guess. Those look like, I guess they like journalists. So I don't know, something's going on there. He's all depressed. He sees his friends, and it's like, I don't know, man. I just really
a lot of setup here.
A lot of setup. I just enjoyed it, man. She's wearing Harley Quinn pants, his friend.
Yeah. I thought it was funny that he's like, well, what did Dr. Fate say? And it flashes over and it tells all this fucked up shit. And It's like, it's going to possess him. It's going to fuck him up. And then it goes back and it's like, yeah, just, nothing. Just some bullshit. Like, he doesn't even tell him,
Yeah.
He doesn't even give him any insight as to what he actually said about the fucking scarab.
It's just a bunch of mystical mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, mystical mumbo jumbo, yeah.
Why do I doubt that? And he's just like, get the fucking thing out of me. I don't know, man. I liked it. I like it. I mean, I'm just looking through it again, and it had some really good stuff. I mean, the dialogue's cool. I like the dialogue. It wasn't too cheesy. He went and he tells his friend about it. So I mean, look what we got. We've got like Cord, who's like not really telling him anything, right? Okay, fine. He's got some support from his friends and his family, which is fucking really cool. I really enjoy that. It's not Spider-Man who's doing it by himself alone, figuring it all out.
Yeah,
exactly. This kid's got help, but there's something really big. I really like the idea of big stuff happening, and that's what I want to see. Him flying around fighting the posse and stuff. But I guess it's all set up. But I'm back on board. You back on board?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I think unless the next one sucks, and then we got this set up with this big Beetleborg at the end. I'm calling him a Beetleborg, dude. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. It's pretty cool. And it says, next, the origin of the Blue Beetles. That's right. We said Beetles with an S. Crazy, right? Yeah, he made that.
That has to be what that green dude is.
Yeah, he made this kid bleed from his eyes and nose. Whatever beetle guy this is, he's got those stud earrings. Those what do they call them? The big ones that you make.
The gauges.
The gauges, yeah. Thanks. No, good shit. I like it, man. I like it. I mean, we don't have to stay too long on it. We can get more into the story once we have more story. But again, this is, like you said, a setup. So I like it. Good stuff. Anything else? What was your favorite part? What was your favorite part?
Probably a mixture of when it was carrying him through the air, and also, like I said, the part with Fate when he asked him what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he explained not necessarily that he explained a lot, but again, more setup, more like what the fuck type of shit,
And he's not telling this kid, what the fuck is your problem? Oh, we failed to mention that the one of the big things of this issue was that he's agreeing to have the test done to him. So essentially, he's going to go meet up with Terry, and she's going to, I think, like the next day or that week or something, and she's going to test. They're going to do some testing on him and see what the fuck that's about. So I wonder if the Beetle is going to let him do that. If the Scarab is going to let him be tested.
I mean, I'd imagine it's going to fuck with them.
Right.
Definitely.
Right. So yeah. So I didn't want to leave that out before we duck out of this one. But yeah, crazy. That's cool. So I like it. So I'm glad, like you said, setup. Good shit. It's good first setup. So. Let us know if you guys are reading Blue Beetle. Let us know what you guys are thinking, what you guys think about it, and where do you think it'll go from here. And if you guys are previous Blue Beetle fans, if this ties to anything from the past, let us know. That would be great. That'd be great. All right, moving on to Hanna-Barbera DC Comics Wacky Raceland #6. What issue? I mean, what cover did you get?
I got the one that's got
the green face thing.
This green face dude standing there on the thing.
Yeah.
I don't really know who this guy is. I can't lie.
No, I don't know who that is either. Damn it. Based on the comic. Okay, so last time we left off, they actually reached the laboratory that created like half of them, and then where it all came to be. Find out in this one that is this an end? Is this an end? Then this is the end of this.
No, I mean this is part 1 Revelation, so this is the end of the arc. And that I would imagine this is there should be more to come in this story.
Okay, so this is what happens. We find out that we know that Dr. Patent Pending worked there and worked on some of these guys and stuff like that. But turns out that he shows them that the announcer is actually his wife's brain. Because when the uprising happened that we saw in the previous issue happened, his wife got blowed up, I guess. And he put her brain in a body. And I'm on the verge of sneezing, so if I do, I apologize. Turns out that she decided that, so they kill the board. I guess the board was the people that were paying them to do these experiments and create these things. The nanites, all this other stuff. The animal army, the clone army of workers that are cheaper than building robots. She went ahead and created all this shit that happened in the world. She destroyed tsunamis, nanite eradication, tectonic disruption, mutant virus deployment, catholtic infiltration,
Nice.
So, and then she said there was a lot of collateral damage, though, which was basically how the world got so fucked up. He decides, I'm going to get out of here, but I need help. He goes, I need to stop this bitch. So he put the most gentlest nudge of suggestion in her programming to create the racers and then have them get basically drawn back here so they could all fight her. He says, the only way I could defeat her was with you guys, and I needed you guys. Then, lo and behold, turns out all the cars are a fucking Transformer. They're a fucking Constructicon or some shit, man. They're like
fucking awesome.
They're fucking awesome, man. So they come together and they fight this fucking brain and they basically defeat her. They get everyone else out of there. And then he disappears and turns out at the very end, she comes back. She turns out to be back to a little brain and is on the back of his head. Like, what? And then it says the end, and I was like, "But you said it was part 1. Like, what do you mean you're ending?" So
that's why it's a question mark.
All right, so I don't know, but anyway, what'd you think, man? What did you think? This took like a weird turn, no?
It was satisfying. I was dying to know what the fuck was going on with the announcer.
Yeah,
and shit.
I didn't think we were gonna find out until like a long time.
Like, me neither. I thought that was gonna be like the end.
Yeah, I didn't. So I mean. I fucking loved it, man. I really enjoyed it. I was like, oh, shit, that was so fucking cool.
I love this series, man. I don't care about
it's so cool. Yeah, it's just different and it's fun, and I really like it. So where the fuck are the? And so we get at the very end, I still don't know any of these people's names, but at the end we get some like what the fuck? He's like, what the fuck are we gonna do now? And they're like, well, there's a bar down the fucking road if you guys want to go head over there. And she's like, yeah, that's a good place to start. Let's go.
It's like, does your map only show where the nearest bar is?
Where else would I want to go in this godforsaken world? He says, and they race you there, So so they're heading over there. But yeah, this bitch fucking orchestrated all this shit. So okay, so now we know. So now we know all this stuff, right? They leave the butcher shop and they're headed out into fucking God knows where they're gonna go. So now that she's not there, so this open So this is cool. So, I mean, if it's not over, which obviously I don't think it's over. So now they're going to go. So it took them 6 issues to get out of this race thing. So what's it going to be now? So they're not going to race anymore, are they? It's going to be this survival type thing? Like, what's this going to be? Are they going to stick together? Are they going to...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess so.
I don't know, man. I don't know. What about... Oh, man. Guys, if you hear a trombone... I think he plays my landlord's son plays trombone. So if you hear that upstairs, I apologize. I didn't know they were going to do that now. They just randomly like to practice trombone up there. So if you hear that, I apologize. I'll try to keep talking so you don't hear it. Favorite part?
Favorite part in this one? No, honestly, no. I guess just the entire reveal of who the announcer was, like the whole thing as a whole, really.
I really liked when he combined. I thought that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Initiate multi-vehicle conversion. And they're like, what the shit is going on? It's like,
the only thing that confused me is that I didn't catch on to the fact that they were all inside their vehicles as that happened, because when they first got together, it didn't look like they were.
No, they weren't, though.
No, but then they all drive away, right?
No. They if you look at the
cars drive away.
Yeah, if you look at the two panel when they're all looking up at it, they're all standing there. And
no. That's what I'm saying. That's why it confused me, because I saw that, but then I thought they were in it. So
no, at the end they say let's grab our riders and bail. Then they all get out. So it's just like a time jump, and they all fucking get out safely, I guess. I like the shot where he's like, "Where else would I want to go in this godforsaken world?" And he's just got his tongue sticking out. He's like, That's pretty cool. I will say again, this is one of those comics that sometimes I have to like stare at these fucking panels because I can't tell what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
I just can't tell what's happening. And it's like, fuck. I liked it, though. It's still a fucking really cool comic. It's just very kind of abstract, I like how his wife looked just like him. They both had afros. I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
There's the one shot where during the uprising, she's like, when the power goes out, it's that purple shaded cell right before she gets blowed up. And it looks like it's wide angled lens, like a camera looking at them from a wide angle lens. Like, I thought that was a really cool fucking shot. No, man, just fucking cool, man. This is fun. I enjoy this one.
I like the brain on the back of his neck.
So what the fuck, man? So he's got this brain on the back of his neck. Like, it's just gonna be, what the fuck's going on with that? Also, did you see that at the end? Did you have that at the end? Justice League vs. Suicide Squad, the checklist.
It was in like the middle. It wasn't in the end.
Okay. Digital's end.
Yeah, there's a lot of them though.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna do Justice League vs. Suicide Squad. Why not? Why the fuck not, dude?
I mean, yeah.
There's 10 of them. There's 10. There's 10, which means we're gonna have to get back onto Suicide Squad, or at least start at number 8. We haven't done Suicide Squad in a while. We're gonna have to binge read.
Oh God, no.
We lost this. I know. Look, guys, it's hard, man. We were reading so much, and now it's the holidays, and a lot of shit's going on. But I kind of want to read this, dude. Not gonna lie. I kind of
read what the Suicide Squad crossover.
I kind of want to read this crossover, which means I might get back into the Suicide Squad and just like binge read them like one afternoon or something, just to get caught up. It's only number 8 coming up, so it's not that bad coming up this coming week. Coming up. I keep saying coming up. So I think we're gonna maybe we'll get into that. Anyway, anything else with this issue? I liked it. This is number 6. I liked it. It's good.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I liked it.
It's fucking good, man. Now I'm very curious. Now I'm really curious as to where they're gonna go. Now that the race is essentially over, and what is he gonna do? Pending, he's like good riddance to them. He's like, they're done. He's like, they served their purpose, and now it's over. So it's great. It's good shit. I'm happy. I'm happy for them. What does that even mean? I don't know. Finally, we head over to Kurt Sutter's Lucas Stand 6 of 6 by Boom Studios, and I'm upset. Are you upset?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm fucking upset.
Yes and no. I mean, this is great, but we know we're seeing this character again.
All right. So, bottom line,
we're seeing this character again.
This was the last issue. All right, of this. I don't know what. I guess this run. And before we get into it, yes, there's going to be. There's got to be more. So, okay. So basically, what happens after all the bullshit that went down in these past 5 issues, he's basically at the end of the last one. He's transported to 2047. And, okay, 2047, sorry, I was answering a text, 2047, and then all of a sudden he's back in this other place, and it turns out he's like, it's too perfect, like he meets this girl, Emily, And it turns out that it's way after his time. So this must be like in the year 3000 or something where things are just fucked. And there's been multiple generations now of people living off the land and no electricity and going back to, they look like Native Americans, really, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he gets acclimated. He spends a lot of time. He gets acclimated to them, and he ends up, wanting to marry this girl Emily. So he's with this girl Emily, and then who shows up but Sid? Now Sid is the one from the first one, right? From 1945. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
That's Sid, the one that turned old when he went back to.
Yeah.
All right. And he kind of liked her, right?
Yeah.
Penume is the demon bitch that he tried to get. That was the first one he met. Then. Back in 1945, then he had to end up teaming up with in like the last issue or something, right? We also find out that Gadriel was just using him to fucking fuck up the time continuum, and fucking again. I'm sorry, guys, if you hear the trombone. If you don't, great. If you do, I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't hear that shit, so I don't know.
If you don't hear it, then I don't think anyone else does, because usually you will hear what's coming through my mic.
Yeah, exactly.
So he ends up. Sid shows up, tries to give him the gun and the glasses. I'm like, listen, you're in this world. This isn't real. You need to understand this isn't fucking real. You were just placed here. You need to fucking come back to reality or whatever. And he's like, fuck you. Turns out he, so his wife, his wife finds him and brings him home. Sid shot him in the shoulder to kind of show him that, hey, I'm serious. This shit is fucked up. This isn't real. Look at your world through the glasses. Or have you even looked in a mirror yet or anything? So he so she finds him in the snow. His wife, or soon to be whatever wife, his betrothed, and he fucking takes him back and they start fucking, and he ends up all of a sudden he has the glasses again. I guess he did grab them at some point. He knocked them away, and then he ends up grabbing them again, I guess, at some point, and somehow he has his gun. I don't know where he got any of this stuff, but he ends up having them again. He looks at her, and she's a fucking demon. And he looks outside, and he sees they're all fucking demons. Runs away back to his house, and Penume's there. Penume. I don't know how to say her name.
Penume Amidala.
She's there, and she's about to fucking kill Sid, and goes through this whole thing where she's like, look, I set this whole thing up for you. You fucked up, Gadriel, which is what I wanted, but you set this whole thing up, and I set this whole thing up for you because I really do want you to be happy, even though you were an asshole. So basically, she wants him out of the way. So she set this whole fucking dream world up to get him out of the way, right? Ends up, and here's where it gets wacky. She's been drinking this Lucas's blood, which protects her from any harm that he could do to her. Okay, that makes no sense, but I guess it does, right?
No. It's because he is impervious to the weapons, so her having the blood makes her impervious to the weapons.
Okay,
as well.
That makes a little more sense.
So I mean, essentially, yeah, but it's not like it's not like some. At least it holds ground. You know what I mean?
All right. So then, the other thing is, for him to get out, Sid had to kill herself to get into this world, but I guess if she dies in this world, she dies in real life, and like she says, the time, the time doesn't, isn't the same here as it is in the real world. So 4 minutes before permanent brain damage and death, she knew this was a one way trip, and she ends up shooting herself, goes back to being old. I guess they just go back to being. I guess it transports him back into normal time. How her death does that? Is it because like the pain of everything, like, or the fact that wakes him up out of this dream state thing? Is that what that is?
See, that's what I didn't understand either. I don't know why somebody dying sends him back.
I mean. Yeah, either way, whatever. It sent him back. This is okay, and this is where else it gets confusing. Side note, this was a fantastic fucking set of books, right?
Oh yeah.
Also, you start out kind of understanding what's going on, then all of a sudden, towards the end of every fucking issue, you're like, I kind of don't fucking get what's going on.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And can I be honest with you? Some of the dialogue I had to reread. Because I'm like, wait, did I just read that right? Like, it doesn't...
Yeah.
I thought at some point, sometimes they were missing, like, fucking... Sorry, guys. I'm all of the sudden I'm stuffed up. I have a nose full of snot right now. But anyway, I'm like, are they missing punctuation? And then I reread it, and I'm like, oh, I guess I just read it wrong. Like, I don't know. It's got weird. So then, at the very end, here's the thing. At the very end, he's mouthing off to Gadriel. So Gadriel has no power over him anymore? Is it because he fucking shot... What did he... In last issue, he fought him, right?
Yeah, but I don't understand how... I don't know.
Look, last issue he fought him. And he thought he was free of him. And he woke...
I mean, is he here? Isn't he here because Gadriel doesn't have any control over him anymore? Isn't that how he ended up in this other?
And what they mentioned a couple times
that bitch put him there, but
right. But what happens is, as he was traveling through the cosmos or whatever, he had a glimpse when he woke up and he saw what's her face and was like, and they were like, "Yo, it's 2047," and then he ended up here. But that was what they were calling was a glimpse. That was a glimpse of the future. And he wasn't really supposed to see that, basically. You understand? So yeah. So
maybe,
he gets
maybe that is what all the shit he was doing was going to eventually cause or something. Like,
right. So okay. So this leads him back to normal time. He's, Gadriel pops in and is like, "Hey, thanks to me, you have this ability." And
what does he say? I stiffened your spine. Or something?
Yeah, and he's like, right? "You get the fuck out! I'll blow your head off your goddamn neck." The best dialogue comes from fucking Lucas himself.
Fuck yeah! Because even if he's about to get his ass kicked, he still says some badass.
I love this character. I mean, this is like better than Jack Reacher and fucking.
You know what this would make?
A
like
TV show.
No.
An HBO show.
A Telltale game fucking interactive.
It would.
RPG.
It really would. I absolutely agree with you on that.
Yes, it fucking would.
He says you're out of bullets though. The mission isn't over just because you had a bad day. And he just like, as he's holding Sid's dead body, he's like, "Let me tell you something, asshole. You better fucking keep looking over your shoulder because I'm gonna fucking kill you." He's like, "You fucking fuck with me and you're dead." He goes, "You let me walk out of here and get used to looking over your shoulder. You're going to find out exactly how much of a son of a bitch I can be." So he just lets him walk out because he's going to continue being a demon hunter. And that's the thing. He's like, "You know what? I'm a fucking demon hunter. This is it. Fine. I'll take my fucking medicine, assholes." So he's like, "But I'm going to start with that motherfucker that got away from me in France." So he shows up, and he's driving a badass muscle car. Looks like a Mustang. And he fucking shows up at some bar and just starts riddling fucking demons with bullets. Like, what the fuck, dude? So, okay.
This would make a good movie, too. Or a good show.
And he says, I would rather see not a movie. Because in a movie, they'll fuck it up, dude.
This is the guy that did Sons of Anarchy, right? So, I mean, I wouldn't imagine an FX show is too far
Hey,
off.
Look, they brought Preacher to the fucking... To TV, so why can't they bring Lucas?
And that's on FX, right?
Yeah, this would be fucking dope if they brought this to FX, man. I think FX would do either HBO
because
or FX.
HBO would be
that's big league.
Yeah, that's like really big league. Like,
but I think this would be a great FX show. I really do. Yeah, dude, what'd you think though? The end? Did you like it though? I mean, I liked it.
Yeah, but only if they don't wait too damn long to use this character again, man. Like, I don't want to.
I want to know what's going to happen next, so we're going to have to keep our ear to the fucking ground and see what the fuck happens. So let's I just want to talk. I mentioned the fact that it gets fucking confusing as fuck, right? I did that. Can we talk about how he looks when he's fucking after being with this tribe? He got fucking even more ripped, and that fucking beard and his hair, dude. Fucking awesome. This is the best look he's ever fucking looked like, man. I mean, I fucking love it, dude. He's all tatted up, and he's fucking giant. Dude, he's just like, if this was a fucking game, dude, like, that's a character I'd want to play. I would want to see this character.
He looks like a dwarf, but like regular height.
Yeah, dude.
Like a dwarf in an RPG, but regular height.
Exactly, dude. He's a fucking barbarian. He looks like a barbarian. I want to see him in the new Horizon Zero Dawn game. Like, that would be fucking sick to see him in that, So, all right, man. So, I mean, good shit. Oh, what else? Yeah, I wanted to mention that what he looked like. He looked fucking... And then he wears the glasses, dude. Fucking crazy, man. He looks like a maniac with the fucking hair and the fur fucking thing he's wearing and, like, no shoes. I'm happy, though. I'm fucking happy, dude. I'm happy about this. And I think it's fucking cool, man. I really enjoyed it. I'm upset that it's not going, that we're done with it right now, but I'm really looking forward to it coming back.
You know, one quick side note is like every time I see circular glasses in a comic or a game, like fucking in one of the expansions of The Witcher, Geralt had a pair, and like, you know, Lucas has these circular red ones. Like they always look so fucking cool. But then if I was to wear circular glasses, I look like Elton John. So like I don't understand what the difference is here. You know, like I want to be able to wear circular glasses and look cool. You know. I want to look like Lucas Stand.
Well, you're also not battle hardened from fighting demons and witches and monsters and everything. So,
but I am though, in my own right. You know.
I am in my head. God damn it! If you heard me rustling some things, that's because my wife came home and she was trying to take a peek at some stuff that I bought for the holidays. Anyway. Okay, so go read Lucas Stand. If you haven't read it yet, it's only 6 issues. No, I know you did. I did too. Go ahead and read that shit because it was fucking dope as balls.
Trade's coming out in March, $15.
There you go. Go hit up the trade. It's fucking great. Why don't we move to the last thing? Let's just do a little You Should Read. I have a couple things I want to say.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you should. Let's do You Should Read. But this is what I want to say. I want to talk about things that are coming up. So we talked about Justice League vs. Suicide Squad. I think I want to get into that. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's do that. There are a couple things from Boom Studios that I kind of want to fucking check out, and it's the 3 that are in the... I don't know what you have at the back of yours, but on the digital copy, it's... we talked about it once before. Klaus and the Witch of Winter.
Yes.
The 48-page one-shot out in... It might be out now. I don't know. It's by Grant fucking Morrison, man, and Dan Mora.
Dude, so Grant Morrison one shot, like you can't go wrong with that. That's
so
happened.
We're gonna do that. You're also reading.
Wait. But let me just say, if it's Grant Morrison, neither one of us is gonna know what's going on. We're gonna be confused as fuck the entire time.
Well, what else is fucking new? Half the shit we read, we don't understand what's going on. So perfect.
Yeah, but Grant Morrison though is like on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really trying to fuck with you.
He's like David Lynch in that respect.
Yeah.
All right. Also. You're reading.
Namesake looks like Infamous.
Yeah, I want to read. I want to check this out. This is original series coming in 2016. The only original series in 2016 from Midnighters. Steve Orlando. Isn't Steve Orlando writing? Shit, dude. Isn't Steve Orlando writing one of the other ones we're reading?
Bad.
No, isn't Steve Orlando
Comics? Detective.
Yeah,
Comics
wait. He did Monster Men.
Yeah, because he's writing Detective Comics.
Oh fuck!
Right
so
yeah.
what? Oh man, I gotta see now. I mean, god damn it. Let me just check real quick if Namesake is out. Let me just check.
It looks like the guy from Infamous, dude. We gotta check this out.
All right, so we gotta check. Let me see how many issues there is because, dude, it came out in there's one issue. All right, we gotta read it. We're gonna read Namesake. I'm gonna get it. 1 of 4. Perfect.
I really want this Klaus though.
Perfect. So we're definitely gonna get fucking Klaus. All right. So we're gonna check out Namesake. Also, in addition to that, Lady Castle. You see this shit?
No.
When all the men from Castle die, it's up to the women to defend the realm. Written, it looks like written and maybe illustrated by 2 chicks. So, and I'm sorry to say that word chicks, but whatever. Dude, that looks like fucking Lino's sword. I fucking love it. This looks fucking awesome, dude. Just by this one shot looking thing. Time to night up. I think this might be fun, dude. Oh, and it's for fans of Rat Queens and Monstrous. I don't know Rat Queens. Haven't heard much, but I know Monstrous is supposed to be fucking dope, which is also on my list of shit to never read. So, Delia Dawson wrote Star Wars: The Perfect Weapon. I'm in. I'm in.
You're a perfect weapon.
You're also reading Batman Annual #1, so I got to get into that. And
yeah,
I think
it's a pretty good issue, but it's just a lot of what we're gonna see next year. You know, there's like there's a new villain or two. There's like a new character for Batman.
All right.
A new
Do
supporting
you want to do
character,
a
if you
show on
will.
that? We'll do maybe just like a quick one, another show on that.
I think we could just throw it on next time, honestly, because like it's a long comic, but the things we want to talk about is only going to be 4 or 5 points.
All right, well, let me read
major.
it. You got to finish it. Let me get it. I didn't even get it. I got to get it.
No,
and
yeah,
read
no,
it.
that I finished.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we got to grab namesake. Can't wait. We got to see when Klaus is out. I got to check and see when.
There was this one I was reading a while ago. It was called Gutter Magic.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, dude, it was World War II, but if witches and wizards interfered, so it's like the post-war like world. And it's all just infused with like magic and shit like that. It's fucking crazy. And there's like this guy that has like magic in his blood, but he can't tap into it, and he's trying to find spells to bring it out of him. It's fucking really cool, but like I didn't see the issues in the fucking store anymore, so I didn't get like the last 2. It was only like a 4-parter.
So apparently Klaus is all. This has been out.
Since when?
We've
only
out.
had one Wednesday in December.
It's been out, but I don't. There's already a comic called Klaus, and there's 7 issues.
Yeah, but is it Klaus in the Winter or something?
No.
Yeah, and the Witch of the Winter. That's the one we're looking at here.
Okay, so there is a Klaus. Oh, so if we wanted to just get in.
Yeah, he's probably just a character, you know.
Okay.
This is like a one-shot.
I didn't know that. I'm a little confused because it says 1 of 6, and then it says like, and then there's like of 7. So were they added 1 at some point? Instead of making it 6, they were going to make it 7. It looks like, yeah, I don't know, 3 of 7. It looked like it was going to be like, it says 1 of 6, 2 of 6, and then all of a sudden it goes to 7. So I guess they added another issue on that. So there's 7 issues in this one Klaus thing, and it's from 2015 November, so a year ago. So okay, so if you want to get into that, you can get into that, I guess. But we're gonna check out the 48-page one shot. So anyway, I think that's gonna do it for us, man.
Yeah.
We've been talking enough about this stuff. A lot of good stuff coming up, guys. Thank you so much for listening to us. I would love if you guys want to check out some of the other stuff we do. I do a podcast, a video podcast on YouTube called Third Person. If you go to YouTube. Well, hopefully soon we're going to have our name. We just hit over 100 subscribers, and we can now change our name. So it's going to be youtube.com/third person. So if you just search Third Person on YouTube, you can see it. You'll get to it. It's Third Person on YouTube. It's the logo has 3 colored faces in there, red, blue, green. You can see that. That's our YouTube channel. We talk TV shows, Westworld and Walking Dead right now. We did Fear the Walking Dead this summer. And so we got some other stuff coming up in the interim because Walking Dead's ending and Westworld is ending. So we're finishing off those within this and next week. And then if you guys want to check out some comedy stuff, you could check out me and Herman. That's something I'm going to try and push more. I might be starting a podcast with those 2 characters. Those are two funny characters that me and one of my other buddies do. And we're trying to get that going on. So guys, you check everything out. Get us at Third Person Pod. You can email us at comicsnoob.com, at Third Person Pod on all the social medias. You can also check us out we're on SoundCloud. We're also on comicspodcast.com. We are part of the Comics Podcast Network, where they have other cool comic podcasting things from other people that use words to tell you stuff. So go over there, check those things out. Thank you very much, everyone. Please leave some comments. If you're on iTunes and you're listening to us, please leave us a little review if you wouldn't mind. That'd be awesome. So we can, know that people like this enough for us to keep doing it. And yeah, that's it. We thank you very much. Go check out Alec, the Cult of Personality on Instagram. And anything else going on?
No, that's about it, I'd say.
You want to?
I got a copy of the original Doom on PlayStation 1.
That's awesome. That's pretty good.
Been addicted to it.
That's pretty cool. What about your brother? Your brother is on Instagram. What is he? Ghost.
He is Ghostmane. GHOSTEMANE.
MANE. Okay, there you go. Check him out. Dude, he's getting fucking. Dude, I saw the one thing he put up there. Fuck, man. His music is awesome. You gotta go check it out.
Dude, you have to listen to his shit, for real. It's all. Do you have a Spotify or anything like that? It's all on there.
I'll go check it out then.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate everything you guys do for us. We just appreciate you guys listening and hanging out with us. So leave us some comments. Let us know what's going on in your lives, and we'll respond and stuff. That's it. Thanks, guys. Peace out.